Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hey, my name is Linda. If you want to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, don't forget to hit that bell notification, simply because YouTube, again, still across its complete platform, is not notifying viewers, subscribers, or anyone else beside us creators that our video's gone live and is up for view. So if you want to be notified every time I upload, hit that bell notification. Beyond blabbering now, I've tried to film this 3 times, so I'm just ready to get on into it. As you can see by the title, I am doing the Never Have I Ever challenge, whatever you want to call it. Basically, it's just a bunch of random questions I pulled off of Google. Let's go ahead and get on into it. So essentially, I just went to Google and just picked a bunch of different random questions that I thought would be cool to ask me. So let's play Never Have I Ever. The first question I have here is, never have I ever cut my own hair? Yes, I have. I wanted my bangs shorter. I was going into grade 7. And I managed to continue to keep cutting them until I had little stubbles hanging on the top of my head, because I thought that would be cool apparently. So I just kind of kept hacking at my bangs until there were none left. On TV, yes, I have. My mother was on a game show called Cash Explosion. It was a lottery game show. You basically buy a lottery ticket, keep on scratching until you see the entry symbol 3 times, and then you mail it off and see if you get picked. And my mother got picked. So I got to be on live television when I was in 5th grade. So that would put me at like 10 years old. So it was really... Next question. Never have I ever thrown up on a roller coaster. Never. I have kicked, I've screamed, I've cried, I've begged for mercy. I've never thrown up on a coaster. So you can gladly sit in front and or behind me and know full well I can handle my stomach. Next one is, never have I ever snuck into a movie. I have snuck into a movie. My mother and sister went to see a separate movie. I went to see Ringo. It was boring. It was not a kids-friendly movie. It was filled with sexual innuendos. I was bored. I didn't want to watch it anymore, so I just went over and sat with my mother and sister and watched whatever the movie it was that they were watching. Obviously, I didn't care because I don't remember. But have I snuck into the cinema to sneak into watch a movie? No, I've never done that. Next question. Never have I ever texted for 4 hours straight. Yes, I have. When Greg and I first met, we swapped phone numbers. Next question. Never have I ever read a whole novel in one day. Yes, I have, and Harry Potter was so popular. Well, or at least I was addicted to Harry Potter. And so, yeah, I actually read a whole novel in one day. Next question. Have I ever been electrocuted? Yes, and that really hurt. Where I work, daylight savings time has a lovely effect on our parking lot lights, and so they had went off an hour early. So I called my manager and I was like, hey, can you walk me through on how to turn these lights back on, and then I'll turn them off when I go to leave. Box or timer, it's called a light timer. I put my finger on the wrong side of light timer, and the next thing I know, I'm kind of blinking and staring into the phone, kind of a little flabbergasted at what just happened. I don't know. It was a nice little shock experience. Next question. Never have I ever looked through someone's phone without their permission. I have, and I have no shame in that. When my sister and I were younger, I would go through her phone all the time. Sorry, Stacy, but I was a nosy little twitch when I was little. And I'm still nosy. I will go through Greg's phone sometimes, and he knows it, and I don't care. Next question is, never have I ever cried and or flirted to get out of a ticket. No, I never have, and I never will. Sorry, but if you break the law, you need to take the consequences. Seriously, when it comes to a ticket, you deserve a ticket. And you want to know why? Because when you don't stop at that stop sign, when you speed 50 in a 35, you're not only putting yourself in danger, but you are putting so many other people in danger. And I'm sorry, if you can't accept the fact that you broke the law and your consequence is paying a ticket, then maybe you shouldn't be driving at all. Get a ticket that has to do with a traffic offense. I don't want to hear about it. You disobeyed the law. You potentially put yourself and someone else's life in complete danger, and I don't feel a tad bit sorry for you. Pay that damn ticket and shut your mouth. Next question. Never have I ever stolen something with a higher value than $10. Never and never will. I did have a group of friends that kind of taught me how to get away with stealing toys, candy, little things that you can sneak out of Walmart when I was about 12, maybe 13, maybe even 14. A lot of them like to do the 5-finger discount. They didn't really care about the consequences. Name you, these kids came up with a harsh background. And, I'm not going to go into detail, but, they weren't the best of friends. I really should have never been friends with them. They weren't the best of company to keep. And I didn't want to be guilty by association, so I tried to come up with some of the dumbest things to say about them, reasons to never hang out with them. And, yeah, I just didn't really care for them. And next question. Never have I ever swam naked in a pool or a beach. I have, and I have no shame in that. When we were kids, my dad put a pool in our backyard, and this wasn't one of those inflatable cool little pools that you have today. No, this was like you build it and you call the fire department to so they can fill the pool faster. Then you had to have a building permit in order to build a fence around it because it was one of those pools. It wasn't in ground, it was above ground. Yada, yada, yada. My friend had come over and she dared me to swim naked in my own swimming pool, and so that's what I did without having to realize there was going to be consequences and my mother was going to chew me out like no other, and then completely ground me from the pool. She would not let me anywhere near the pool. And name you, this was a gated pool, so I could not get into the pool unless I climbed the gate, and that would have sucked because we had not barbed wire, but the gate did have a little bit of wiring on top, so if you tried to climb in, you were going to get really hurt. Next question. Never have I ever gotten drunk. I will be 27 in August, and I can proudly say I have never been drunk. I don't want to be drunk. I don't plan on ever being drunk. I'm just not one of those people that I enjoy alcohol to the fullest extent. The smell and taste of beer is absolutely disgusting. I like those girly drinks. I love my Long Island iced tea, and I want it top shelf. I'll take 2, and that's my limit. I'll take 1, that's my limit. Smirnoff, your Cosmos, stuff like that, yeah, I'm going to drink because they're not really full of alcohol unless you guzzle 10 of them in one sitting. I just don't like being drunk. I really don't. I don't like the feeling. And so, yeah. Next question. Never have I ever lied to my parents about where I was going. I don't know one person who hasn't lied to their parents about where they were going. Next question. Never have I ever smoked. Never. I find it disgusting. The smell of it is abhorrent. I can't stand it. My dad smoked my entire childhood. He passed away 10 years ago of lung cancer. So I grew up in a home full of cigarette smoke, full of secondhand and thirdhand smoke. And I just don't want to have that in my body. I don't want that anywhere near me. I don't want that in my life. So I have no problems with anybody smoking around me. If you want to smoke, that is your decision. But do it 100 yards away from me. I don't want to smell that. Next question. Never have I ever made a prank phone call. made a prank phone call, and today on YouTube, type in prank phone call and you will find people like Jenna Marbles, who I'm pretty sure started this trend of calling businesses that you don't work at and prank them into thinking that you work there and that you're calling off sick. Do I find that a bit childish? Yeah, I'm sorry. I love you, Jenna Marbles, but calling into a professional business and saying, hey, I'm not coming into work today. They got more important things to deal with, and, that's just, to me, being as business professional as possible. I just don't find that appealing to me. I thought it was cute and funny, but the more you kind of watch people do it, the less funny and the more ridiculous it seems to become. So, next question. Never have I ever kissed someone of the same sex. No, I've just never been attracted to that. Next question. Never have I ever left the house without underwear. Yeah, I have. If I'm wearing sweats or I'm wearing yoga pants or something that I've been in all day and I've just got to run to the dollar store, run to the gas station, as long as I'm not out in public for more than 2 hours, I'm going to go without underwear. I am also very flat-chested, so sometimes you don't even know when I'm wearing a bra. Last two questions are, never have I ever talked to myself out loud in public. Yes, I have, specifically in Walmart, because I hate people and I just like to be a bitch sometimes, and so I'm just going to say what I say out loud and worry about the consequences later. And the last question, and I have no shame in this whatsoever. Greg and I have been together for 6 years. Never have I ever had sex with someone 10 years older than me. We're getting married. We've been married for quite some time. He is 53 and I will be 27. His son is a year and a half older than me and he's got 2 grandkids. So, no, I'm not ashamed of the age difference, and why should I be? So, I'll leave that for you guys in the comment section below. So, those are 21 never have I ever questions that I have, and I have never. So, I will leave it with you guys. If you want to leave some of your never have I evers in the comment section down below, go ahead and leave them there. And as always, please leave your suggestions in the comment section below. I want to be able to engage with you guys more, and there are more new subscribers, which I will say hello to. And as always, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I will have all of my social media links either linked up here on the screen. They are always listed in the description box down below. I love you all. I'm signing off. Peace, love, and have a wonderful day and or night. Love you. Bye.